Hello and welcome to Thalric plays Slay the Spire, and let's start up a new run, shall we? Let's jump into things. Unfortunately, we did lose our last run, very near the end, well, at the last boss, unfortunately. So that was kind of a bummer, but we're gonna get back into things now, and what do we go with here? I think I'm just gonna go with the 100 gold here. Is a very safe and slow start, basically, but it could work out fairly well for us. So the good thing is that brings him down to 8, so I'm just gonna do this and not take any damage here. So yeah, first and foremost, that happened 2 hours ago, and I did see it at the time, I believe, because I at least have the tab open on the side usually for my stream. And then I saw that in chat, so thank you very much, Onsite Silvo, for your 1-month subscription. That's so awesome, buddy. So if you end up seeing this on the VOD or somewhere else, basically, yeah, just thank you very much for that, basically. Oh, he goes down to that much, but we can survive her again and not take any damage. Maybe he's gonna show up later throughout the stream, and then I can say thank you in person again. But regardless, thank you very much for the subscription, and I really appreciate it. So good first fight here. We didn't actually take any damage. And let's see if we can go towards a poison build instantly with this. I do like the idea. Oh, we get the wheel. I think last time, for the first time ever, or maybe the second time ever, we got the really bad result here that gives you, that deals damage to you. You might get a curse card there as well, but now we just gain a relic, the pentagram. As per usual, not the worst card ever, or the worst relic ever to receive. So I'm not against that. And we would like to remove a card, and at that point, let's go with the strike. And just see on from there what we are going to be able to get. And here I am going to lose HP on purpose. We get the blue candle. I don't like the blue candle necessarily. It usually doesn't do a whole lot for us, but I mean, it obviously could be pretty decent for us. We don't want the strange spoon. I'm gonna buy a second noxious fumes, and I think we're also gonna... Well, that's the question. Bane could be awesome for us. I think I want both of these, which means we are at 79, and I can remove another strike to thin our deck a little bit. But now we've got some poison synergy already, and we can work around that. I'm gonna skip this elite right now. I'd much rather upgrade something, if possible. So we don't necessarily need the Noxious Fumes. I'm gonna stick with Neutralize Plus, as per usual, to get the 2 weakness applied here. And right now, our deck will play fairly slow. Okay, let's remove a defend here. It's just not going to do anything, but at least we get to remove a card. And that way we can keep our deck small. Because playing these, obviously, doesn't do anything for us yet. Pretty much, so I could Poison Stab, Bane, and not play the Noxious Fumes, which against him might be better. So I think I'm going to do that. Poison Stab, we Bane him, which deals damage twice, and then we play Survivor and don't take any damage. And right now, that's why I meant our deck plays slow, in parentheses, maybe. Not parentheses, in quotations. Something along those lines. Mostly since our main issue here is that I've got 2 powers, which are slow to start, but get better the longer the fight goes on. And right now we ideally would like to end the fights a bit quicker, but especially for later turns, this is going to turn out pretty potent for us, I think. And, I mean, he's already dead, so it does not really matter what we play here. But once again, pretty good fight here. We very rarely get to kill the guy that quickly, so I'm all for that. This is going to give us an extra campfire, so I'm going to go there, even though it's going to leave us through an elite, which could work. Ooh, the shovel, most likely not going to use that too much. We need to upgrade a bunch, so that just seems better. Okay, this is definitely a good turn though. So Noxious Fumes, Poison Stab. We got all the poison on the first turn already, so he's gonna start taking a lot of it instantly. Which I like, caca. And we don't really need to heal. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see against the elite, basically, here. If we're gonna have to end up healing or no. But right now, I love the start that we have going on. We've got 2 poison powers. We've got Bane, which works well with poison. We've got a Blur card, which will allow me to retain some block here. All in all, that's just pretty awesome. And we're already good. Yes, I should have played Survivor, but since he's gonna die, it doesn't matter too much anyways. But yeah, awesome start here. That's a difficult question right now. We could use another poison stab. We've already got so much poison. And being able to enable that quicker could be good, but I think we want the block and weakness here more. So let's pick up a leg sweep with this. We've already got a bunch of poison. Oh, please give me a good starting turn against the Lagavulin. Thank you. Perfect. This is amazing. So Noxious Fumes. Noxious Fumes. Well, we could... No, we cannot deal damage to him. So I'm gonna weaken him for 1 turn. And then we blur, which means we retain 5 block for the next turn right now. There we go. So this won't do anything yet, and the weakness probably won't do much either, but now we're instantly into poisoning him, so poison stab. And then the leg sweep to get the weakness for longer, I think. Even though we are going to lose the block here, and a strike would have dealt a little bit more damage, it's fine. The poison's going to wake him up now. And we've just got the longer weakness on him, which is more important anyways. And yeah, we can just leg sweep again and then go in with a strike, or do we want to defend? I think taking 1 damage here is fine, so we'd much rather deal damage here. But he's already up to that much poison. We've got both Noxious Fumes on the first turn, which should make this fight pretty doable, ultimately. Let's see. But with this, I'm just gonna not take any chances. Well, actually, I misplayed this. That was dumb. I miscounted. Hey, Grumpy. Already making weird moves. I could have struck him once there. I was, for some reason, under the impression that I am going to take 1 damage there, which obviously wasn't the case. So yeah, we're just gonna do this. Hit him for as much as possible. Go in with a blur. Retain that block. So now he debuffs us. But he's already up to so much poison, he's gonna be dead in 2 turns. So right now all I really need to do is focus on not taking damage, which we now cannot, because I drew too many strikes. But he's gonna die this turn, so we don't care. There we go, perfect. Holy crap, that poison stacks up so fast. Do we want any of these? I mean, prepared is okay. But I think we actually skip here. We don't necessarily need those. They don't work well with what we are going for. There we go. I have not tried Ascension mode, Grumpy, because I'm not playing on the beta branch, which means I can't play Ascension mode yet, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I think Bane Plus is the way to go here, just to increase our damage output right now. Or is the Ascension mode already on the live branch? I don't think it is, but I might be mistaken. So he's the slaver. So we do this and Noxious Fumes for the first turn. Yeah, so what does Ascension mode exactly do? It gets harder for every win you get, something like that? Or what was that again? Okay, yeah, we're gonna draw a bunch of strikes next turn, which I won't be able to use since he's entangling us now. But we've got the double poison set up, and at least I can play Blur. Hopefully we'll draw some more defensive stuff. But I can't Bane him, which is a shame. And then, obviously, we don't draw any defense. Harder each time till you die. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good. This is just annoying, basically, because now we take damage. I really shouldn't take any damage, just because I'm gonna draw all of my defense in a moment. Come on, game. That's so rude. See? Now I just draw all of these. So yay for that, I guess. We're not gonna take any damage. Now. I mean, the poison's gonna stack up higher and higher. Hopefully we'll draw Bane now, just to finish this off a little bit quicker. Might happen. No, we do not. So, leg sweep, blur. Not do anything. Poison's gonna get the kill in a moment there. Well, now we are gonna be able to just kill him. regardless of what he does. Bye-bye. Dex potion. With blur and all the setup that we have, I am in favor of a dodge and roll, I believe. It should be perfectly fine. So these three guys is kinda bad, isn't it? With what we have here, we do not Bane. Well, we could Bane for the 10 damage. So let me think. He's got 18. We deal 16. I should have gone for him. With the neutralize, that way yeah, we can still kill him, can we not? Yeah, so we kill him. We already have that, and then we dodge and roll, which means we get 4 block for next turn. There we go, something like that. He is gonna be a bit of a problem now since he buffs up his strength quite a bit, but hopefully we'll be fine. And at least thanks to dodge and roll, we gain more block, and I'm fairly likely to draw blur now as well. There we are. Wow, he's buffing up his strength again? Well, I'm not sure I actually want to blur here. I think we need to. We leg sweep him, and then we blur, which means we keep a lot of block for next turn, but we don't get to set up our poison. But he's at strength 6 now, which makes him really scary. So we need to hit him, get rid of his curl now, and then move on from there. So we poison stab you. He hits us for 9. We can do this and throw out noxious fumes. We get debuffed now. He is gonna die to the poison next turn already though, so we don't need to worry about him anymore, so we're good. And all we have to worry about is him, but as long as I draw 1 strike, he's also dead. Yeah, there we go. Do that. They're both gonna die. We don't take any damage, and up we go. Strength potion is fine. We pick up a bouncing flask. And then leg sweep plus could be good. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff for us to upgrade here. Our powers as well. I think I'm going to start going for those. We don't necessarily need them, but I think overall it's still going to make a difference. What we could really use is a catalyst, of course. Without a doubt. Do we leg sweep to weaken him? Or no? That's the big question though, isn't it? I don't have blur. With a strike, we would get him closer. I think I am gonna throw out a poison potion first of all. What will we draw? He's already weakened, so I think I'd rather strike defend, even though it could be good. The direct damage right now is a little bit better, so that we can force him into a mode shift. Okay, noxious fumes. And then I'm okay with taking 24 here. All I really want is to let's see. All we really want here is to get the poison as high as possible already, and that should be good enough. Because that's just gonna get worse and worse. The bouncing flasks makes everything better, so it's 23, and now we can Bane him? Probably, yeah. That's still the best way to go. Yeah, this is fine. It's been a while, I think, if I remember correctly, that I've had a real big poison run. But we got so many good cards in that area instantly, which is just fun, basically. He hits us for 9. Let's just dodge and roll here. We don't really need to attack him directly anymore if he's in this defensive setup. Right now, we just wait for our Bane to show up, and then we hit him with that. Well, blur, defend, neutralize, get the weakness, and yeah, we can strike him. We can afford to. He's gonna be dead in 2 turns at the latest. Yeah, we need a catalyst card, basically. That's pretty much all we need at this point. And he's already dead, so what do we care? Goodbye. That was a quick one. And the only turn we really took a lot of damage was the first turn he hit us. that hard. Corpse explosion, please. You could use that, and my god. So the Philosopher's Stone for energy gain is amazing. But we've got the main issue of enemies having more strength, and our defensive setup is not good enough yet. The Runic Pyramid, drawing one less card is a problem, but it would allow us to keep cards when we don't want to play them, like Corpse Explosion, and then play it when we really need it, or set up Blur better. So that could be good. Or the Eternal Feather, which is passive healing whenever we enter a rest site. I think I'm still going to go with that one. Yeah, Snecko Skull and Specimen would obviously be amazing here. That would be really good, actually. Let me think. I think I want all of these events, usually. And that means we do lead into an elite, which could be good or bad, but we're going to have to wait and see right now. Okay, Noxious Fumes and a Leg Sweep is the way to go here. I think we don't take any damage out of this one. And we've already got a bit of a poison start. We did lose Bane there. Well, we didn't really lose it necessarily, but it's gonna be gone for a while. Neutralize. Bouncing Flask. I could have Poison Stab, defend, but I think I like this a bit more right now. And we are just gonna take 3 damage. That's not horrible. And he's already up to 12 poison now. See, this is where I'm gonna start to play it defensively, though. So here we don't take any damage. All we really need right now is for the poison to stack up further. With Blur and Dodge and Roll, we are already back up to 5 block for next turn. So that's good. And let's see, probably... let's Leg Sweep him. And then, I mean, it doesn't really matter what I play here with this, since we can't get through that anyways. But once again, we don't want to take damage, but we want to... I wanted to just refresh the weekend on him, which was the important stuff there. And with another Bouncing Flask, well, maybe. We could let's just not take any more damage. So defend, dodge and roll. We don't take damage. He buffs himself, but it's too late now already with the poison that he has. If I get my Corpse Explosion, we might be able to just kill him, maybe? No, but we got Bane, we got Poison Stab, we're good. Yeah. So the poison's gonna get the kill there. Outmaneuver Plus, as per usual, really nice, but I think we actually don't need to get anything here with this. We don't want to let our deck get too big once again, and none of these really help us that much. We've got a lot of poison already, we don't need another Poison Stab. The Outmaneuver Plus is awesome, of course, and could set stuff up for us. But with our cards right now, we don't really need it. Could be good still. But we also can't usually afford to play it, can we? Now I'm gonna skip these. Might be questionable, but it's what we're going with. I actually don't know if it's better. And I think I'm actually interested in upgrading all my strikes and defense here once again, instead of removing a card. I mean, it would reduce our deck size, but upgrading all the defense especially is probably better, isn't it? Because our damage capabilities are pretty good already, but our defense is kind of shoddy, and getting these to give us 8 block would help, especially with Blur. Let's go with Simplicity over the other one. Elegance was the other one. Nope, we refuse. I don't want to lose max HP, and we don't really need it anyways. Okay, we could play the curse, but we don't need to. Thank you, Zoinked. I'm gonna risk this though. We take that, so we fight an elite anyways, but I think I'd much rather get the event, which might be better than just the fight, but it's not. And these guys, oh, these guys could actually be a pretty big problem for us. unfortunately. So we Noxious Fumes. And then... because we can't deal... we can't get these killed quickly with what we have. So defend, dodge, and roll, I think, is the way to go here with this. We don't deal damage. We wait for the poison setup to kick in. Right now. We couldn't have stunned one of them anyways because I set up my poison first. But that way I get block. We... oh my god, you guys are so annoying. Enemy loses all poison, deal twice as much to any. All of them, okay, we defend, so I've got 20 now, they deal 24, 34, so I'm gonna drink this one as well, on top of everything, which means we still take damage, but the poison is gonna start ticking up now, and they go up to 5 poison now, every turn, or gain 5 poison. And ideally, they'll go back to buffing now, at least somewhat. There we go. Yeah, this is better. So we neutralize you. We leg sweep this one. And then I'm gonna play Blur so that I keep block for next turn. We need to play this a little bit slower, but the poison is gonna kill them very soon because it just keeps ticking on higher. So I need to survive 2 more rounds, I think. Then they'll be dead at the latest. Yeah, that's gotta be okay. The strike once again won't do us any good. So Survivor, get rid of the strike plus, defend, it's 28, and then just the blur again. Yeah, that's okay. They deal 19, so I do keep a lot. Yeah, they are all dead next turn. There we go. So we only took 1 round of damage there. The elite is probably going to be the bigger problem with this. It depends on the elite, of course, but right now we're looking pretty okay. Just do that. I do love melees. And since we slow play with poison, melees is probably the right pickup as well. Once we have the poison set up, or before we get it to begin with, we're going to be able to make a lot of use, or get a lot of out of that. He deals 15. So I could leg sweep to get the weaken for longer, but I think we defend here. Just don't take any damage. All we need is the poison set up quickly against him, pretty much. And we've got the Noxious Fumes plus already. Yeah, no, we do this. Just bring him down to 2 times 2 damage. We do take a bit of damage because of that, and we can't set up more poison right away. But him having -3 strength permanently here right away is just more important. Defense, strike, strike. We don't need the corpse explosion here. It's not going to be doing anything for us in that case. So the slow play, the poison is a bit slow right now, but it's the investment with melees was just more important right now. And now we've got blur. I can blur, dodge and roll, defend plus. We don't take any damage this turn. We keep 4 block plus gain 4 more, so we are already back up to 8 for next turn. Yeah, that's fine. And then... do we throw out a corpse explosion on him? Probably. That's fine. We remove the poison, but we don't really need... since we don't have a catalyst right now, it's not that bad. Anyways, well, maybe we shouldn't have done it, but we didn't take any damage here, I believe. And the leg sweep, please. We would like to not take damage. So once again, no bouncing flash, but at least now we've got the Noxious Fumes. Or 5 each turn. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have played the corpse explosion. I should use that as a finisher and not as a mid-run kind of thing, basically. So we only take 1 here, though, so we're still good. We're still good, and he should be dead in 2 or 3 turns, something like that. Poison's gonna get bigger and bigger. Let's see, Defend, poison stab, probably. The bouncing flask would be nice, but it won't be enough. It's 9, so he goes up to 20. 20, 23, so 46. 51. No, we can't kill him with this. So we defend, poison stab. There we go. If only we had some calipers. That would be fun. This we leg sweep and dodge and roll. Once again, we don't need to hit him. We just need to make sure we don't take damage here. And now he's basically dead, so let's just... Yeah, there we go. Bit of overkill, but it's fun. I like it at least. Prayer wheel could be fine. We do not want any of these. What do we upgrade now with this? We probably... I mean, the second Noxious Fumes could be fine, but we're not as reliant on that. So I should probably go for the defensive setup or the Bouncing Flask. Oh, Corpse Explosion Plus is really good as well, though. 3 times the amount lost to all enemies. Or Malaise, that way we always get use out of it. But I think I'm going to go with a Leg Sweep Plus. Make it 15 block and weakness for 3 turns. I don't think I want to dig yet, Grumpy. I think I still should upgrade my cards right now. That's just a bit more reliable than going for a random relic, which might or might not do anything. So, I don't have any poison here for him, so I'm just going to hit him with this. We could have poison stabbed, of course, but I couldn't set up a power right away. So I'd much rather have him deal less damage to us once again. I mean, you might obviously be correct that I should have done that. Yeah, let's Bouncing Flask. But I think upgrading a card to make them better is just better right now, instead of relying on getting a random relic, which might or might not do anything for us. Seriously? Yeah, this one's kinda bad. So Noxious Fumes, or do I Bane you? We could also go in with a Neutralize. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with the Neutralize. Just keep the weakness up on him. I think that's more important. But we once again couldn't set up any of our poison against him. Do I want to play the Corpse Explosion right now? That's the big question with this. I think we can just go for the damage there that we can get. He's not hurting us right now. He's weakened for 5 turns now, which will help. But please, just give me a little bit nicer card draw here. Come on. Yeah, this is just horrible. So now we are going to take some damage. Let's do this. Okay, better. Which means we probably... Poison Stab, we gain a bit of block. With Blur now I go up to 9. So let's Blur and Bane for free. We could have gone in with, instead of defending, we could have gone in with the Bouncing Flask for the setup, but I think I'd much rather take a little less damage still. But our card draw is just kind of bad here. But now I'm gonna go for this investment here. Even though it's not direct damage, we just need to keep the poison up on him. And right now it's about to expire again, which is pretty bad. Let's see, he goes for 13 damage now. Finally, we get this. My god, took us long enough. The Corpse Explosion for 3. No, we don't want to take damage. We don't want to take damage. It's better. Now that we've got... He's gonna go up to 11 poison now, so all we need to do is deal 6 damage. Which is... Yeah, now it's doable. There we go. Dex potion. A calculated gamble could give us some options to draw. To set our poison up faster. Is that worth it? Because I could draw through my entire first hand just to get the poison set up, if we draw it. Aside from that, it's basically a dead card right now, if we don't want to use it. But it would also allow us to get back to Blur quicker. I think I'm going to try that out. I'm not sure if it's the right call, but it might work well for us, so let's try. Strawberry is nice. I'm gonna pick up a second Bane card. So shop campfire or event campfire, and we don't go for a shop. I think we want the shop right now. We've got enough gold right now to make it worth it. We can also remove a card again if we want to, which we most likely do. Ancient Tea Set, no. Bank of Marbles, also no. We don't have a shift set up or anything like that. Dreamcatcher, no. So I don't think we buy any relics here. We could go with a backflip, though. Or a well-laid plans allows me to retain a card. What do we remove? Because these are all upgraded, but I think we still go for a basic strike. Remove that. It's better than Bane as long as we don't have poison, but with Bane, with poison, Bane's just better. A backflip could be good, of course, because it's card draw and another block card. But I think I'd much rather save my gold here in the hopes that a later shop is going to give us something better on the third floor. And the well-laid plans are nice, but not necessary, I feel like. Could be good, though. Because I could retain the corpse explosion, or a bouncing flask. Or when we can afford to play them, or keep the neutralize around. Or blur, all that stuff. There's so much stuff we could use it for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that up. Heal again. What do we upgrade, though? There's so much stuff here. I think I'm still gonna go for the immediate gain, though, which is Blur Plus. Blur is one of our most important cards in the deck right now. We find some potions. We are gonna get rid of the Strength Potion and one Dex Potion, I think. Well, the Dex Potions, maybe not. These would be good for direct damage, but I think the Dex Potions might be better. Especially for a boss fight, since they give us a lot of block for the entire fight. Yeah, do that. Snake Plant. Snake Plant is fine. We well-laid plans. We neutralize him. So do I think we throw out a malaise and accept that we take a little bit of damage here? Yeah, so he hits us for 9 right now. As long as I don't want to use the energy potion right away, that is, which we don't. And we retain the poison stab here right now to get the poison set up. That way I could get a poison stab plus what's the word? A Bane card right there. So we do have that. Yeah, so poison stab, Bane, strike, which won't do much, but give us a bit of block, and we retain the leg sweep. Or the high block that it gives us. He goes back to hitting us for 9. So we leg sweep Noxious Fumes with this. We need to get the poison started pretty much, and we retain... Well, I like the Bouncing Flask, but I think we'd much rather have the Defend Plus, but what are we gonna... We will draw more Defend Pluses, so let's keep the Bouncing Flask. I'm gonna draw Blur now as well, which is good. So we probably Blur, Defend, Noxious Fumes, I think. And we don't Bane. So Blur, Yeah, that way we keep a bit of block. And we retain... Bane Plus might be better now, because we can get a lot of damage out of that, but we won't kill him fast enough. So let's keep the Bouncing Flask right now. I'm actually not sure which one is the better choice there. The main issue is he's malleable, which is why Bane is... It's not bad, but it's not quite up. And he's debuffing, so the Bouncing Flask is very nice right now. Nope, wrong one. Right one. There we go. So now he's up to 16. Or 15 again. All I really need to draw is my Corpse Explosion. At which point he's gonna die. Or we just do this, basically. Not that it matters too much. He's dead now. There we go. So decent Snake Plant, I feel like. The Deadly Poison is good, but I don't think we actually need it. Predator could be better, or we just skip again. I think we actually skip here. We don't need to increase our deck size with this. Ah, Blood Vial too late, unfortunately. Crippling Poison is fine, but I'm going to keep skipping these. We don't need to increase our deck size with this. We also have the Pantograph, so I'm going to go in there with full HP. Let's upgrade the Corpse Explosion, because that way it deals 3 times the amount of damage. The Blood Vial is pretty cool, though. But we already got the Vampire event and couldn't really make use of it. And we are going to take some damage here, unfortunately. Although I might just want to do this, which means we don't take damage this turn. We retain a Bane Plus right now. We don't need to retain the Corpse Explosion. He is going to take some poison, so the Bane Plus will deal a lot of damage to him next turn. Well, he hits us for 16, which means I should defend, and not Bouncing Flask. I really would like to get the Bouncing Flask, but I think this is better, just to keep our HP up. And we will just retain it, since he will go back to buffing in a moment. Either to metallicize himself, or to buff his strength, all that stuff. And at that point I can play the Bouncing Flask. Survivor Malaise, I think. Or I think we can accept to take a little bit of damage here, it's just 7. It's not that bad. But that way we get the -3 strength, which will make everything easier until he buffs himself. Although we might be able to skip that phase as well if we can get the poison up high enough. Pretty much. So we'll see. I'm gonna retain this. Once again, we don't need to retain this one yet.
It's you.
And thank you very much for following Zoink Your Mom. Once again, saying your name is kind of weird. Didn't you follow already? It's fine either way. Thank you very much for following. It doesn't really matter if you followed before. I'm happy that you did so now. We are leg sweeping. No, he buffs. He's weakened for a while still, so I think we just do this. And this, yeah, there we go. Let's retain the leg sweep. And now the poison is gonna get higher and higher. He hits us for 7. He does have 20 block right now, so the Bane Plus is not that good for us. I think I actually want to play the calculated gamble here. Draw new cards with this. Yeah, better. More Bouncing Flask. And then Dodge and Roll could work, but I'm gonna keep going with the poison to bring him up to 42. And now if we go in with the Corpse Explosion, we can deal triple the damage to him. But we won't right now, but I will retain it now, basically. Just to be on the safe side. And that we can skip his last phase, pretty much. Because we see when he buffs himself, and at that point I'm just gonna Corpse Explosion, since he's gonna clear up the poison on himself anyways at that point. And that's just, yeah, not gonna happen. So Bane plus Bane. And a defend, please. We retain this once again. He's not dealing damage to us right now anyway, so he goes down to 144. He's already dead. We can kill him next turn. Yep, and this is where he would buff himself, if we would let him. Oh no, well, he does go to 2. Okay. Wait. Did I miscount? I might have miscounted. It does not really matter as much. He's down to 18 right now. As long as we draw our Blur Plus, we're gonna be good. Or just the Poison Flask. Something like that. But he buffs himself. Everything would have worn off anyways. And he's buffing again. So we are perfectly fine. Let's just do this and this. Play it slow and safe. We don't need to attack him directly with this. Nope. This is better. He's down to 13 regardless, which means he'll go up to 9 poison, so he's gonna be down to 4 HP. Yeah, we got him. It's over. Let's just end our turn, please. Bye-bye. Really good fight here against him. We basically took no damage whatsoever. I think we go with bullet time here. Calling Bell could be fine because we do have the ornamental, not the ornamental, we have the blue candle. But I don't really want it. We also don't want Orrery, so I'm just gonna take the Lizard Tail here. The 3 relics could have been good as well, of course, out of the Calling Bell, but it's too unreliable for my taste to be okay with that. Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Slay the Spire, and let's continue our current run.